Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video. Hope everyone's well wherever you are. Feeling a bit thirsty, so I got another cup of tea. Anyway, hope you're doing well wherever you are, as I say. And if you haven't already checked them out, please check out parts 1 and 2. If you're in a charitable mood, I hope you will. If you're in a charitable mood at any time, including in the future, of course, I hope you will consider donating to Dyslexia organisation Kenya. Please check them out on Google. I might copy and paste the link, and also they're also on YouTube as well, as is Rare Gem School Kenya. Anyway, so here goes. So yeah, I was struggling to think of ideas for this part 3, but hopefully I'll come up with some as I go along. And I think I've thought of a few, but can't think of much else to say in the intro, so I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. And here goes. So number 21, just to recap some of my ideas which I was talking about. I hope that we can fundraise to help Rare Gem to get playing fields, both outdoor and indoor, like gym or training hall, and places where they can play sports, spaces for sports, places for sports and things like that, and football and other sports, and maybe football clubs and other sports teams can send them donations like clothes or different football kits and things like that. And I hope dyslexia organisations and other NGOs and charities and things like that support them as much as possible. But yeah, I think maybe even more important than that is to have like their own, to have like bigger classrooms so they can expand, which I think they're doing at the moment, like building more land, so to help them as much as possible with their finances, and also to have ICT suites so they can learn about technology and STEM generally, like scientific equipment, and rooms where they can learn about science, tech, engineering, and maths, basically, and things like that, as much as possible. Hopefully, in as safe environment as possible. Number 22. In the future, I hope that as many people as possible find out about the school, as I mentioned before, and will donate to school and support school again with teaching and training and mentorship and things like that, and donating things that they think they can use, things like even games and toys, educational games especially, musical things, equipment and things like that, musical instruments. Maybe in the future there can be a way where, even if not this year, maybe next year or in the future at some point, hopefully as soon as possible, there'll be a way where people can send things which they can use, like say games, toys, educational stuff, and basically things that people no longer want or need, or even if people like clearing out their house and decluttering, basically, things like that. Instead of throwing them away, they could perhaps find a way to donate to the school, and hopefully the school can use it in some way, or the parents and the students. Sorry, the parents and students, yeah, but basically the families could use it, and maybe like again funding for their future as well, and training and things like that. Number 23, I would love for as many people as possible, preferably millions of people around the world, to donate, like maybe £1 a day or things like that. I think it would be pretty amazing to see, and hopefully, as well as helping the school itself, it could help those from less well-off families, from those who are struggling to pay for the fees so they can go to school, which has a small fee which parents have to pay. So maybe it can cover the fee for some of the poorer families, and things like food, and drinks that they need, like water and a water tank, and things like that, clean water and things like that. So those would be very helpful, of course, as well. But I hope for as many people as possible to donate what they can. Excuse me. And I think I mentioned in part 1 that I would love for people to donate like at least £1 a day, as I say, with like direct debits and things like that, from all around the world, including Kenya itself, like businesses and all that want to see their country develop in the future. Number 24, I hope that Kenyans especially will come together to support the school. Number 25, I hope that people around the world, including other parts of Africa and Asia and developing countries and also developed countries, people with learning disabilities such as dyslexia and ADHD themselves, and people around the world will support the school in any way they can with ideas or donations or whatever support they can give. Again, if this, as I mentioned before, if this video does get monetized, I will donate all the money that it makes, or these videos make, that mention Rare Gem or Dyslexia organisation to the organisation or school themselves, or itself. Well, both of them, both of them. Sorry, altogether. Number 26. Yeah, hopefully, as I say, hopefully as many people around the world will support Rare Gem. I know there are some people already supporting them, but I hope that they will continue to get support and get exposure to their cause or their needs, so that more and more people will support them, and people share videos and ideas and things like network to support them as much as possible, and as many people, even if it's for their PR or whatever else, will support them. On that note, number 27, I hope that a lot of this video or these videos are really, I'm sending them to Nancy and Phyllis, who are twins who work for these organizations, or Nancy runs the school. But these are also suggestions about how they could spend any donations, how they could manage their money or budget or things like that. Maybe also people could send advice about that as well, like experts or people that could send advice about how they could budget their money. But I hope it will be what's best for the students and their parents and their families in the long run. As I say, training and things like entrepreneurship, STEM and things like that will benefit the students and their parents and their families generally, and the country and the continent of Africa in the long run as well. And so yeah, I hope that they will have a list of their top sponsors and supporters to sort of say thank you, which will encourage future potential donors in the future to donate or to continue donating as well. And obviously it'd be good for companies' PR as well. They could do it for their PR and things like that. Number 28. Also, as I mentioned before as well, I would hope that, just to repeat this idea, I hope that as a reward for me supporting them, Rare Gems will support Italian football and Celtic to sort of say thank you for me supporting them as I support those teams as well. Number 29, again, I hope for my fellow mixed race people, as well as people with learning disabilities, special needs, neurodiverse, whatever you want to call us, will support Rare Gem as much as we can, and come together to support them. Again, sharing ideas, networking together, committees, think tanks and things like that maybe in the future could be formed to support them as much as possible. And number 30, again, please consider supporting them with your ideas, suggestions, feedback, donations, and things like that. And hopefully, again, things people no longer need, they can donate in the future, I hope, or there'll be a way that they could donate. Maybe even the embassy or different organizations can help to send things like stationery, toys, games, educational material, music or material, football kits, footballs, sports equipment, or whatever else possible. Hopefully we'll send as many things as possible to support them, and hopefully it'll benefit them as much as possible. And I'm out. Peace and love.